for analysts.
Thank you, guys. And yeah, going into the day, we were basically wondering, how is this roster going to do? We were talking about the fact that they'd need maybe 7 wins to make it to the playoffs. As Freak just mentioned, beating Dignitas first game out of the gate is a really good way to start.
Yeah, a freaking good way to start. He hit the nail on the head there. I have to say, though, I was really impressed with the subs when they came in. You know, we were wondering, you know, are these guys going to be worth it? Is the wait going to be worth it for the subs to finally get in? Yes, it definitely was. Especially Emperor was a great improvement for them.
Yeah, the real roster coming in. Emperor had pretty much 10 CS every minute after the lane swap as well. His Sivir was really good, focusing targets, having good canceling on his auto attacks, and just W immediately. Really, really good. His
avoiding Hecarim.
Like, he was playing really, really well that game. I think he only died 1 time, 15 out of the 16 kills he was involved in. Just absolutely really good play from him. And Ninja, every time a gank came his way, he went down in CS, but his W placement was good, his holding on to summoner spells, and the fact that he was diffusing pressure so they could do other moves across the map. They were getting turrets for that type of pressure.
Yeah, so both players coming in, as you mentioned, even with the deficit in CS in the mid lane, still showing up, putting a lot of pressure onto the map. I also do want to point out Seraph. Jap mentioned, although his scoreline didn't reflect the best of performances, 2, 4, and 8, he actually dealt the most damage on his team. So really being that frontline disturbance for the team while pumping out a lot of damage. It's good to see that he's still in form, that form that we saw even with the sub squad, and the 3 of them come together really well.
And yesterday he was 4-0-0 in a loss with the sub squad. So Seraph, he's been stepping up as a very consistent player for the squad, wanting to play those carry top laners. So now seeing him in an element where he's actually going to speak his native language with the team is really good to see. And I think we're just going to see better stuff from him as time goes on.
Yeah, plus his gameplay did not falter after he gave up First Blood. You know, sometimes that can impact the later stages of the game for him, but he was fearless, onto the front line, took up a lot of the time of the enemy carries.
Now, given that we've only seen the 1 game from them so far, if we were to look for points of improvement, things that we think immediately, initially off the bat, we definitely want them to work on moving forward, what would they be?
Looking at TDK, it's always kind of like a communication thing. I feel like Smoothie's left out of the loop a lot, and I feel like Smoothie, you know, coming out of Challenger, improving and getting into the LCS and being like a top-tier support is going to be very difficult for him. I feel like he's still near the bottom of where supports are in the LCS, and him stepping up and being on top of his roam game and landing hooks and being that pick guy, I feel like that's where I'm going to be looking, is for that Smoothie Emperor synergy, because we didn't really see it today because they didn't lane together, but I want to see that moving forward.
Yeah, I think attacking on some side wave control to that would just be the perfect birthday cake for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, real quick, let's hit Dignitas before we move out of this, because they did get their they received this loss from a team that wouldn't have been expected to do so well as a top-tier team. We did see them make a really incredible Baron call over the wall at one point.
Yeah,
but
that was cool.
So that's another thing, you know, and one of the things that they can improve on for a TDK is the ward coverage, you know, and controlling side lanes. The reason that play even came about was because of the, you know, lack of vision that TDK had.
They did capitalize off it, though. They scrying orbed, and then they immediately ran in, and Emperor picked up a kill for himself. So still, immediately, like, very decisive shot calling already from TDK.
All right, well, with that win, TDK moving to 1-9. We're going to take a moment to throw it back out to the stage, though, for a word with a member of the victorious TDK.
We absolutely want to get a quick interview with one of the members of the victorious TDK. I am joined here by Seraph. At the beginning of the day, Seraph, we even said that you guys would have to have first place play. You guys have to win a lot of games coming out here, and you were able to beat one of the teams in first place. How does the team feel right now, and how are you feeling about the team?
Every my teammates be so happy, and I actually don't remember when I have a smile in stage, but guess what? Today is that day.
Well, the TDK fans are very happy with smiles on their faces as well. Coming into this split, Seraph, what was the stress like? You were so happy to find yourself back on the LCS stage, but nothing went right for the first half of the split. How did you deal with that stress?
Well, I had no choice because to be honest, I played bad like last season, so I need to get improved myself. So I just keep practice with the Kaz, and also my teammates. Their mentality are so good, way better than me. So they just actually carry me a lot. So I could be patient.
Well, we all carry each other in different aspects, mentally, mechanically, physically. Seems like the team's starting to work together very well now. And even you yourself said, we can still grow even if there are subs on our team. And we saw that. Still practicing with the regular team, playing on the stage with the sub team, you guys showed improvement with the full roster. How far do you think you guys can go now?
I don't know. Maybe if I don't know. When you play like sub, I don't think every team are like perfectly good. So we can go far. I think we can go playoff. Definitely.
So you guys got playoffs now with the full team. All the fans are looking forward to it. Team Dragonites picking up their first win. Seraph, thank you very much for the interview and best of luck to the team and the rest of the season. We got another game to go today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 3.5 with more North American LCS.
Ooh, we're done.
Team Dragonites versus Team Dignitas. Gets stunned up though. Looks like Valkyrie gonna do nothing. The kill goes through to Emperor. An amazing explosive cast by Kez makes Kiwi can flap, and here comes Gamsu.
백하이 마무리할게. 오케이.
Okay, nice.
오케이.
Core JJ locked up, can't QSS. Will try to kite away Seraph, and he's still gonna go down. Gonna get their first win on the board, and maybe the miracle season has begun.